Hello guys, Nexas here and welcome back to Destiny 2, and in today's video guys we are going to be here with another weapon to go over. You can kind of see it in my hands right now, a Knight Strand ass SMG of the 900 RPM variety. You can see it's pretty cool and everything, but the Strand weapon itself, it is going to be the Qua Nilus 2. I'm going to assume that's the name, Qua Nilus, I don't know, Bungie give me all these weird ass names. But this is of course going to be a submachine gun of the Strand variety. You can get from just doing of course Kepler or Edge of Fate activities and everything. It's pretty sick looking too, I will say. Design wise, I actually do kind of like it. This is the base sort of, I'd say, shader. I didn't even know you could put sweaty confetti on it, but like this one will take like the shaders and you can see it's pretty damn freaking sweet, as I said. But the Qua Nilus itself, this is going to be Strand, so you will see in the screen all the rolls it can kind of get. So it's going to get some of those juicy Strand rolls, hatchling, of course, sliced and everything, but it's got a ton of the new perks as well. Like, it's going to have the new proximity power, which is basically when you get kills, you get extra melee energy. It's going to have binary orbit as well, which is a pretty cool perk. And it will also have a brand new ardent trait called Vanguard Determination. After using your class ability, final blows with this weapon grants you bonus damage resistance. Now, what makes this really cool as an ardent trait is that it's going to pair in really, really well with Slice. Oh, this thing could be absolutely freaking cracked in PvE, but we got to showcase what this is like in both some PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go in with the Qua Nilus 2. Alrighty, so we're going to be on Wormhaven with the Qua Nilus and this is a 900 RPM sort of SMG, so I know it has harmony and everything. I should probably go for a shotgun kill then whip this out, or use like a hand cannon or something. These are kind of like finishing off weapons PvP, but they also can do some work. If you can hit your shots with these can shred really, really quickly. Like the damage can be kind of nutty, and there's going to be a couple of dudes up here. Oh, you are way too far away, my friend. You are way too far away. But yeah, we actually kind of get the right engagements and stuff like that. We should be able to do some work with this SMG. And there's a guy here. Oh, there's two of them. Of course there is. Of course there's just two of them. Why is there always team shots? But if you get into the up close engagements, when it's a 1v1 or whatever, you will do absolute work with this sort of weapon. I understand though, SMGs, 900s, they're definitely not the metas. The 750s always do well. 600 RPM precision frames. Like there's obviously other ones you can kind of go in with, but I still do think that, as I said, people do like these 900 RPMs, and if you can get decent rolls in them, they can absolutely shred so freaking quickly. Why is there always two? Oh my god, but there's the shreddage. Oh my god, it's just so many bullets so freaking quickly. It's legit insane. But I will kind of say straight away that this weapon isn't really going to be... Oh, we're going to actually do that real quick. And now we have Slice going as well, boys. Do like less damage. Do less damage and we get the freaking, what's it called, the ardent trait kind of going. You can see the Vanguard's Determination down the bottom left. Whew, my god, look at that. It keeps going, actually. I didn't know you could kind of stack it. But yeah, it's just really, really nice when you kind of get Slice and everything kind of going. It's an SMG of course, the Strand variety. So Slice is obviously going to be really, really nice on it. I mean, I do think Harmony's probably ass from me right now. It's not really doing anything, but I just kind of like it. It's a 900 RPM, really stable. Strand could do some work. And there's a guy here. Hey, buddy. But yeah, of course, I of course will say that meta-wise right now, these sorts of SMGs, not that they're ass or anything. Ooh, got him. Not that they're ass or anything, you can do well, but as I said, meta just doesn't really allow for them. And I dodged that. Oh, buddy, no. Oh, there we go. On the range and that. Oh my god, I did not think that was gonna work. Be the kill. Oh, we're still going, boys. We're still freaking going. They don't really know. They don't know. Give me the one. Give me the two. Ah! How are you not dead? Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, how did he not die to that shotgun shot? I have no idea what roll I got in the shotgun. It's probably the absolute worst freaking roll ever. But you know what? Look at us go, guys. Who would have thunk we could do this with 900 RPM, right? Oh my, that was their whole freaking team. Holy good god. But yeah, 900 RPMs in the current meta. They're not really going to do anything too special. Look at this guy, but they're not going to be anything too special. Like, I mean, hand cannons are just kind of insane. I mean, they're like the most strongest weapons of the game right now. They just kind of all have really good shots, like damage-wise. You can see Fatebringer 180s are doing insane. I mean, hand cannons are just dominating PvP right now. So it's really hard to warrant an SMG where you got to be so accurate for so long, and it doesn't really go that far. I said 600 RPM SMGs will do a lot more work for you, but I will still kind of say the Qua Nilus, I do kind of like how it feels. As I said, feeling-wise and all the new sorts of weapons, they've all had some pretty nice feelings to them, and of course, there's just two. Man, every time I peek a corner, there's a guy up his ass. Every time. There's no 1v1s. Where are the duels, guys, huh? But yeah, the Qua Nilus, it does feel kind of nice, as I said. You get some good rolls of it. Of course, you will do some work, and that's their whole freaking team in there. Oh, we got Slice going. Gonna heal up real quick. Oh my god, and it's two. Of course it's two. Guys, can we stop doing raid boss encounters in the middle of PvP? I'm using a freaking beast dick of a weapon, and you're propping down walls to get the freaking arc ball going. You're all hiding behind it and team shotting. Is control really that important to win? Are we really sweating our ass off like that? And get this guy. Give me the kill, buddy. Just freaking die. Thank you. But again, I find somebody, and there's another guy up his ass. Well, I kind of was expecting this to happen with an SMG in the current meta. I wasn't going to do exactly insanely well. The 1v1 I could do some work, but when it comes to actually team shooting and everything like that, I knew I was going to kind of struggle. It's just like, man, these guys, it has to be a stack of some form. There's 2 guys in one team, and that's it. And these guys have the greatest coordination I've ever seen for a freaking ragtag team. I get slice going though. Come on, buddy. No freaking goddamn stupid ass hand cannons just beaming halfway across the map. This game is really tight as well. If we do lose this, I will say it's probably my fault, even though I just got the power play kind of going. It's probably my fault I've died so much, but I think it's just obviously because of the current meta. I mean, you can see Hawkmoon just blasted me there before he can kind of get it going. Is he gonna hit? Oh, I feel that pain with the thunder freaking clap. As soon as you pop it, someone else runs in and blasts you. But yeah, it's just at the moment right now, it's 900 RPM. For some Titans or some players who are insane with SMGs and everything, maybe we'll do some work with it. But I do think that for the most part, you're just not going to see the benefit of this PvP right now. It's just the meta it's kind of crazy with especially all these different stats and values are kind of going around as well. It's kind of hard to warrant this over any sort of freaking hand cannon. And look, can I even? Oh, nope, nope. Get him. Give me one. There we go. I've slice going. Oh, give me one too. No, I didn't reload. Oh, he's 1 HP. Man, I could have got my thunder crash off that kill as well. I'm thinking I'm that close. Oh, I freaking would have. My God, I could have thunder crashed the last guy. But yeah, the Qua Nilus. I said I do kind of like it. It does feel kind of nice and everything, but it's not going to be anything too special. And hey, buddy. Oh God, he's so pissed. And there's a what the? Oh, it is a super. I was so confused. Like a blimp went across my screen, and oh my God, he's gonna kill everybody. Okay, we got the kills. Well, yeah, overall, Qua Nilus, PvP and everything. I wasn't expecting this to be anything too special, and I was right. It's kind of okay here. I mean, there's some decent rolls and everything, and if you go with these sorts of SMGs, you might do some work, but for the most part, Yo, Bungie, really? I don't even get a hit marker. That was a full charge. I even timed it well. God damn it. But yeah, it's just got to be the kind of average at the moment because, first of all, rolls don't really have like kill clips or anything like that. 900s don't do too well as SMGs. And yeah, it's just, I think you're better off going in with some other more consistent sort of SMGs. You're going to go in with Eddie. Thank you for rubbing my kill there. We're going to get, no, there's 2 of them. Of course, our whole team is there. Man, if we lose this game, oh my God, I actively am, we lost. Oh my God, I threw this so hard. Oh guys, no one's gonna look at the scoreboard, right? No one looks at the scoreboard, right? Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course, with the Qua Nilus that could. And this is where it's gonna be a lot better. Obviously, you can kind of get things going a lot more. I can get my slice kind of going. And I do get harmony kind of going a lot more here as well. So you do that extra juicy bit of damage. And this is where it's probably gonna be at its best. It's a strong weapon. You obviously do have, of course, that Vanguard sort of determination. You can see you can get the stacks kind of going on it as well. So for like a Rally Barricade sort of a generation, if you want to go for the dodging or whatever, this is going to be like a really good place for it. Look at this guy as well. But it's going to be the best place for it. It's going to be PvE. Strand obviously builds. It could be really good too. So you're going to see this a lot more here. And as I said, it just feels pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. So as far as SMGs go for PvE, I know people might rather the kind of longer range sort of weapons, but I still do think that the Qua Nilus does have a place to kind of go in. As I said, this it just feels really, really good. I will say Hunters will probably benefit a lot more because of my Rally Barricade or my Barricade for to even get Slice going. Gotta take a wall, and obviously to get my the other one going, the Determination might take a wall as well. But I think that's the whole point, is that if you blend it in with the Determination, you should be able to get your class ability pretty quickly. But it is going to be Strand as well, so I mean, it's just going to work out in so many different sorts of Strand builds. And buddy, you just died for me, thank you. It's going to work out in like a ton of Strand builds though. Obviously the damage is going to be there as well. So yeah, I just think when it comes to PvE, that's where you're going to see the best sort of benefit of it. It's 900 RPM too, means it's an absolute shred machine. Absolute shit squeeze, you freaking, or Swiss cheese, you freaking, you go for with this thing because you just spray so many freaking bullets. Get this guy as well, buddy. Should be that back. There we go, Pound Town. But yeah, I just think overall, this SMG PvE 100% is where this is going to be at. We get their slice kind of going as well. It's just He's got to get the benefit. If we had the unraveling rounds and everything, of course, if we had the mods from last season, this would be way more worth it. It'd be down absolute freaking worth. But I still do think, as far as the SMGs go, it's still a really solid one to kind of go in with. Now, buddy. There we go. Give me that harmony. Give me the freaking harmony. I didn't get the final blow on that guy. God damn it. And the other thing I will say too is that this does get that new proximity sort of melee perk, which is basically getting kills with enemies in close proximity. Gives you a ton of like melee energy. So in a strong build, that can be absolutely freaking nutty. Obviously, Dragon's Lash and oh god, that just wasted my melee. Oh, get back. But yeah, obviously in this sort of build with Strand and everything, if you want to go for like the grapple melees and everything like that, and also just in general getting your melee builds kind of going, this could be a really solid one to kind of get going. Oh my god, I'm getting blasted. Alrighty, final boss time, of course, with the little SMG gun. As I said, PvE wise, it's just so much better here. The other thing I kind of will give it to is that it has a pretty cool gun model as well, and it does sound pretty nice if I just stop speaking for a second when I gotta shoot this boss. It kind of sounds it sounds pretty nice. It sounds kind of like the Salt Pariah. Maybe it's the same model. I'm not too sure, but it does sound really dope. So yeah, as I said, when it comes to the weapon, do not try freaking blast me, buddy. Thank you very much. You blasted me anyway. But when it comes to it in PvE, as I said, I just really do like it. I mean, if you get really good strand builds kind of going, you do absolute work with this. As I said, the melee sorts of perks you can get on it too with a good melee build, especially with the grappler mod, which I know is disabled, but if you ever get it back or anything, it could be really nice for that. As I said, there's so much kind of going for it, so I would definitely be saying, yeah, if you get some rolls of the knee killers, I would use them. I think it's really dope. I think I pretty much said that about nearly every single weapon that's kind of come out so far in this DLC, but that's because they legit, with the weaponry anyway, made them all feel so freaking nice. But in the right build, as I said, oh, just so freaking dope. So freaking dope. Look at these guys though. Yo, guys, can we just stop blasting me real quick? Boss is gonna die though. We got a slice kind of gun. We don't even need it. My freaking teammates stopped you ruining them. But yeah, the Qua Nilus PvE, as I said, it's way better here than what's ever going to be in PvP. I mean, in PvE, it's honestly so freaking good. I definitely keep some rolls. Well, that is it from me. And of course, the Qua Nilus 2 itself. As I said, this weapon honestly feels really nice. I don't know what sort of gun model is taking over. Maybe that we've already had this, but it feels kind of unique. I'm not going to lie. And as I said, it looks hella sick too. The fact that it does have these sorts of iron traits as well, as long as you get slice and everything kind of going too, is kind of nutty. Or if you want to go for some good Strand melee builds, which there is a ton of good Strand melee builds. If you get that danger proximity sort of new perk, it's basically a melee. When the enemies are in close proximity, you get better melee energy when you get kills. It's honestly really nice. I will say PvP, it was kind of ass because 900 RPMs, they struggle a bit there because everything else is just so much better. Like hand cannons, ranges, everything. So I won't say you're going to see this much PvP, but PvE, 100%, you're going to see this a lot in a lot of people's builds because it's just so nice. It feels super good. And as I said, it just has everything kind of going for a good strong build. I mean, you're not going to use this probably obviously a stasis build, or if you want to go in with just the most random ass build. It kind of only blends in with the old Strand builds, but for the most part, Qua Nilus, I still do think it's really dope. And of course, it's new, so you can get new tiers in it. But overall, if you get some rolls, it's 100% worth keeping because it can absolutely shred. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and give me some more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.